Hi there. Welcome to another episode of Cooking with Brenda. Today we're going to be doing a chicken teriyaki wok with some onions and broccoli, and also some chocolate chip cookies for dessert.
Yes.
So we have 2¼ cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda and salt, 3/4 cup of white sugar, 3/4 cup brown sugar, a cup of butter, a teaspoon-ish of vanilla extract, or whatever you like, Captain Morgan, anything vanilla flavored works in it. You can just substitute it. 2 eggs, and what should be 2 cups of chocolate chips, but we didn't have chocolate chips, so I cut up a bar of baking chocolate.
Yeah.
If we mix it in and we decide that's not enough, we've got another bar we can cut up, and we'll do that.
Yeah.
So we start off mixing the baking soda and salt into the flour. You can just set that aside. Now we need to mix the sugar, the butter, and all the vanilla all together. 1 cup of butter, 3/4 cup of brown sugar, 3/4 cup of white sugar. All right, so then we throw in the vanilla extract, and then we just kind of start mixing this stuff together. You're gonna want to get it all kind of incorporated. This is the part I hate the most. And normally you could use a blender for this or a hand mixer, but ours broke, so we're doing this the old-fashioned way, just mushing it together by hand. All right, so now we need to mix the eggs in there, 1 egg at a time. If I can break this without shattering the shell onto it, and get that mixed up nice and all mixed up together. All right, that's 1 egg that's pretty in, so now we'll do the second one.
Yep.
So once we get that all the eggs beat in really well, and I'll do a scrape down of the sides to make sure we get everything. We got the butter and everything all nicely mixed together, and my daughter's wrists are nice and strong.
Yeah.
So now we're going to start mixing in the flour and the baking soda and salt mix.
Yeah.
So you just do a little bit at a time. Makes it easier to incorporate. So scrape down the sides, get that mixed in, and then do it all again, and again, and again, and again. So in the meantime, we've had the oven going. It's a 375 or 190 degrees Celsius, whichever units of measurement temperature you want to use. Good enough. Now we need to add the chocolate chips. Go for it. So we never measured this. I think I used 1 bar, so it's 200 grams of chocolate. I like dark chocolate. Get those mixed up nicely.
It's hard.
Yep. If you need me, let me know if you need me.
I can also just mush them in there.
Well, that's what you should be doing. Just mush them in there. We're supposed to tell you not to eat the cookie dough because there's raw eggs. You can get salmonella, but does anybody actually listen to that? No.
No.
All right, so now we're ready with the cookies. We're just going to eat this straight. Baking paper, parchment paper, whatever you want to call it. Here it's called in French papier tartine or boterhampapier in Dutch. Put that on a baking sheet and put the cookies on the baking sheet on top of that. Once we got a nice pan full, I'm gonna put those back in there, and we're gonna throw these in the oven. So you're gonna have to look at the long shot to see the oven.
Yeah.
Real it's small, but oops. We've got the oven going. It's 375. We're gonna put the rack higher in the middle. And in they go, don't burn yourself. Start, and we'll start out with 9 minutes.
Yeah.
Recipe normally says 9 to 11, but we'll go with 9 first. We'll see how it is, because you can always cook them longer. You cannot uncook them. All right, so the first batch of cookies is done. We're letting that cool on the pan. We're gonna let that sit for a couple minutes, then I will take that off onto a plate to cool down. We've got a nice little sneak peek of the cookies. Oops, I don't burn myself on the steam. The first runs came out all right. Let these cool off for a couple minutes on the pan. Then I'll put them on a tray, and then we'll put another set on. So that was another show of Cooking with Brenda. So thank you for watching. Glad you could stop by, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.